quick look at the materials before I start. I've got my palette here. I always have the colours in the same place. We've got ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber and light red. They're all Cotman watercolours, just squeezed out and allowed to dry. 3 brushes, large on Ranson Ake, 3/4 inch flat and a number 3 rigger. These are tea towel, water jar there, and I got 15 by 11 Fabriano Watercolour Paper, £130 in weight. I'm going to start off with the big Ake. Take a bit of raw sienna, alizarin, and just pop that down there like so. Then I'm going to go into the ultramarine, a bit of Payne's grey as well. Pop in something like that. A bit of burnt umber, even a bit of light red. I'm just going around the palette really. Bit up there. I haven't wet it enough, so I'm getting all these hard edges, but I don't know, it doesn't matter, I'll just carry on. I ain't going to lose sleep over it. It's wet enough up here to start with, don't get any hard edges. This will be a foreground, this will be land anyway, I'll go over this. It doesn't matter. I've managed to get the soft edges where I need them, up in the sky. Just pop a few little clouds. The horizon line's going to be up here somewhere, so just above that I just want some little clouds going off into the distance. Maybe a few little white ones as well, higher up there, a few up there as well. Try and keep it subtle. And then just using all those same colours. In fact, no I'm not, I'm just going to dip the tips in, just to water it right down. And I'm going to put in the most distant line. And I'll put it there, see where it's white, because it'll show up better. See, it looks very light, but it'll show up. And then that's the most distant land. And what I'll do, give that a quick dry. Doesn't have to be too dry. That's all I'm going to do with that. Paper stretched slightly, so I'm just going to pull it tight so it's flat again, and then I'll put in a bit more of those distant hills and mountains and whatever they are right over on the horizon. So just a bit more paint on the brush. I haven't put any more water on. It's a bit of land over there. Comes over there like that. That's that. So you got the furthest layer, then that layer slightly closer, and then as it gets slightly closer still, the paint just gets a little bit stronger. Or you can sort of dry it, then put it on, and then dry it and put it on again. Build it up in tones if you want to. I'm just going to go straight at it. So this is stronger still now, it's pushing that even further back. A bit more land over there. Bit more blue. Right, that'll do for that. Now we've got some trees. So I'm just going to clean the brush. Let's go into our nice tree colour. So I'm doing lemon yellow, a bit of blue, yellow, and then a bit of Payne's grey. It's a little bit wetter than what I wanted, but it'll do for now. And I come up to about there. Just trying to keep that parallel with the bottom of the page. And there's a few more on the other side. Going up into this corner there. Something like that. Then in front of the trees, a bit of burnt umber, just a dab of raw sienna I mean, sorry. Just dots that there. Now the water. So the water's just that little bit there. So now I just want to, these grassier areas, just want to get a bit of variation there. Just constantly trying to vary it as I come down. When it gets to about there, then I'm going to put a pat in I think. Somewhere like that, and then sort of coming round. So always do it like a sort of squiggly S-shaped style. So I'm just going to get my path colour. I might go for ultramarine and Payne's grey. I don't want too much water. And I'm going to start somewhere over there and then just, that's all it needs for that. Clean the brush. Bit of raw sienna, just a dab of lemon yellow, something like that. And then as I come down here, I'm just putting a bit of everything in. Just constantly trying to vary it, take it right up to the path. You know, if I can put that in a bit darker, I can also then take a bit of card, put a few little bits of rocks in just to emphasise that path and sort of goes off. Trying to bring that path shape out. You can't see it very well going down there. That'll do. Maybe there's a, just dipping the tips in just to bring these hairs back together. See, just dip the tips in, brush them on the side, just dip them in and then just brush them on the side like that, and it just brings all the hairs back together. If it's still too wet, just take a bit off on your tea towel, just so you got a nice chisel edge with not too much water. Might just stick a somewhere there, just a something growing up there. Switch to the rigger. It's a bit too big for that one, I think. Extend those limbs with the rigger brush. That'll do. Something down there. Bits of grass or whatever. I don't think we're far off finished with that, so let's see what it looks like with the mount on. So there it is with the mount on. So if we go in and have a closer look, starting with the sky, I went round the whole palette really, brushing in from the sides, trying to preserve this central lighter area that runs right the way down. Light area reflecting, we've just got our water there quite far away, just reflecting the light of the sky. And I just put a few little clouds in, all with the hake brush, and then a few with the tissue as well, and a few more on the other side. can just about see the very pale in the distance, the most distant land there. So all I did after using the putting the sky in, I just dipped the tips of the brush, just dip the very tips in the water and then just took it off like that. So I had a very weak wash of the sky colours to put that in, and then just made it a little bit stronger for the next layer, and then stronger still with that. And then see that the trees don't really come out very well against that, not much of a contrast there. Same on the other side. I could have done a better job with those. And then this grass comes right into the foreground, constantly trying to vary it to keep it interesting. Same on the other side. And then the only thing breaking up, we've got our path, ultramarine Payne's grey, just a quick sweep off into the distance. Using the corner of the paper card just to make these stones, and I've just put a few there just to try and show where that path is, because I did it sort of wet in wet and it's got lost a little bit as it's gone off. Just using the chisel like height just to put in the main skeleton of the tree and then finish it off. Some of the finer branches there with the number 3 rigger. Well, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching. Any questions please ask, keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.